Hello everyone and welcome back to my playthrough of Knights of the Old Republic. Last time we finally got through the sewers, as annoying as it was. Partially my fault because I refused to level up my main character. Anyways, we got to the Volcar base and managed to get through it without too much of an incident. We spoke to a guy who, is, I guess, trying to defect. He's tired of the head of the Volcar, Brezhik, I believe was his name, and told us where we can find the prototype accelerator that we went to the Volcar base to find in the first place. But before we could go to the garage, I don't remember exactly where. I don't recall seeing a door, but we left the Volcar base and actually went back up to the upper parts of Terrace to get back to the doctor because we were in and out of med packs, and just in time, too. We also stopped along the way a few times to speak to Mission, and she gave a little bit of her backstory. And that's pretty much it where we are. We're going to be heading back to the Volcar base, because we didn't accomplish what we needed to accomplish. But I don't think that anybody's respawned. How do I get back down? Is it down this way? To Upper City Cantina. Apartments. We want the lower city. Huh. Maybe it is supposed to be over here. Lower city. There we go. That's where we need to go. Alright, so we're back in the Black Volcar base. And yet nobody's respawned, which is great. That's what I like to see. Is this the way to the garage? No, that's the pool. Garage elevator. How do I get there? So I can't go through here. Is there a door here somewhere? No. Oh, come on.
Sure.
No.
Yeah?
One other thing I wanted to mention.
Yes?
You're all the way here. I did look into potentially putting on some mods to make everything, as I said before, like better quality of life. And there are a ton, and I mean a ton of mods out there. Even more so for the second game, actually, for KOTOR 2. But I've heard that... I've also read that installing these mods can potentially corrupt files, especially like save files and stuff, especially if you've already started playing the game. So I didn't want to add anything. What is this? Oh, here we go. I think this is it. Yeah, looks like it. All right, so let's give it a good save. So let's do a new slot. Let's get this party started, shall we? Reactivate it. I mean, to be fair, reactivating a droid didn't really help us last time. Oh, great. Okay. Nice. Okay, nothing in here. Oh, we can't loot it. Okay, maybe
What?
mission can unlock it?
Gotcha.
Oh. Let's have Zalbar. Zalbar can't even see him yet.
What?
Sure.
Oh my god, there's a lot. Alright.
Take that!
And he's down. Running out of frag grenades, I know. My god.
You'll never get me!
Oh my god, how many are there?
What?
Okay, you need to do that, and then Zalbar needs to heal.
You'll never get me. Yeah?
Okay, auto level. And I guess auto level as well. Well, that was fun. We don't know what's down that way, right? You can take care of this, buddy.
Sure.
I don't feel so good.
Why? Why would you do that? Why? God damn it, mission.
What? Take that!
Alright. Special pass to open the door. Okay. I know we saw that loading dock on the other side. Oh great, there's people in there. Is there anyone here? No. That's what you get, bitch. Okay, nothing in here. Oh, wait. Cool. How was that a radiation shield? Thought it was an energy shield. Ooh, a workbench. Nice. Throughout the game, you'll find weapons and armor that are marked as upgradable. These items can be improved by the addition of an upgrade item. With upgrade items, you can use this workbench to construct new, more powerful versions of upgradable ranged weapons, melee weapons, lightsabers, and armor. Sure. I don't know why we took so long to use a workbench. Okay, upgrade. What do we got? So we got a beam splitter, we got the hair trigger, and the scope. Don't know if any of us are wearing this right now. Ichani fiber armor? Actually, Mission should be wearing something better. I don't know why I haven't equipped anything with her. What is her... Her dex is +3. Okay. Okay. What have we got? Military. That's 6 and +3. And Wookiees cannot wear any armor, yeah. What does this do? Oh, mind affecting, right? Hey, that, you know what? That could be good. Why not? That way you can't be stunned, right? Yeah. You know, I probably should go back to the... Not the heavy blaster. The disruptor? Or blaster rifle? No, let's try the physical one. Because it should go through the energy shield, right? Okay, so nothing down this way. We'll need to go back here.
What?
Okay, and now let's save.
Darn it.
Really?
Darn it. Huh?
What?
So then what are we missing here? Oh, maybe down here? Oh, hi.
You'll never get me.
Nice. Garage computer. Okay, so let's use a spike. So access security cameras. Okay. Camera root, garage office. That's us right now. Loading bay. Oh, there's a droid there. We shouldn't be a problem. Engine lab. A lot of people in there. Can't do anything in there, unfortunately. So we have 4 people in there that we can see. Open all security doors. 2 spikes. I think that's all we really need. More Pazak carts. That's so funny. Garage head key card. Nice. Improved energy cell. Why didn't this door open? Maybe just shoot, bro. Like, he's got a gun. Why is he walking right up to him to shoot him? Oh, shit.
Yeah?
Oh. It's bouncing right off of him. Shit. Move, move, move. Come on, come on, come on. I can't get out. I'm dead. Alright, I'm gonna try one more time to get this robot. I don't know if I can. I think we may have to go for, what is it called? Like melee weapons? So you can do that. Zalbar can equip a longsword, I guess. I should do a prototype. Vibroblade. And then you can equip the ion blaster. Or rifle, rather. Let's see how this goes. And let's throw an ion grenade. And he's down, because of course.
You'll never get me. Huh. Huh. Yeah?
Yeah, it didn't work. Okay. Well, I don't know if there's some kind of trick we can get I'm going down this way and going through that door that we needed a key for. Oh, are we just talking here? Looks like we have visitors. Lackeys conned by Gadden Thek into trying to steal Brejik's Swoop engine accelerator, I bet.
Brejik stole that engine from Gadden. It was never yours to begin with.
Well, I didn't go through all the trouble of acquiring this prototype just so you could steal it back for that old fool. Would you like me to dispose of these Beck spies, Candon? No, hold on a sec. I see you aren't wearing the hidden Beck colors, so I'm guessing you aren't part of that feeble old man's gang. You must be a freelance mercenary. You're right, I'm not one of the Becks. My name's Aaron. Instead of stealing the prototype for the Becks, why don't you come work for us? The Black Vulkars could use someone like you. Forget it! I know all about you Black Vulkars. Be smart. Gadden Thek is old news. He's a blind fool in more ways than one. Brejik is a visionary. Soon he'll control the entire lower city. Don't shackle yourself to a losing team. Forget it. I'm not going to betray Gadden. I can see there's not much of a chance of convincing you to come work for us after all. Most unfortunate. Now can I kill them, Candon? Yes, darling. Kill them. Kill them all. Yeah. No, let's not use any more grenades. Actually, you know what? Let's get rid of the riffraff first. You can also target him. And you can also target him. Mission, come on.
What?
What do you mean, what? Shoot him.
You'll never get me.
Damn. Alright. This is gonna be a bit tougher than I thought. I got it. And I didn't save, because of course I didn't.
Just die already. Yeah?
Actually, I'll kill this guy first. Oh, wait. She's gonna die.
What?
Damn it. Come on, Zalbar, don't do this to me, man. Come on. For fuck's sake. God damn it.
Yeah? Yeah?
Okay, we got him down. That's good. That's very good.
Yeah! Take that! Just die already!
Oh my god. That took entirely way too long. I've literally been here almost half an hour fighting these guys. Oh, great.
Sure.
Okay, there's the accelerator. Alright, before I grab it, I'm gonna loot and I'm gonna save in case like more people come. A Sith energy shield. Verpine headband. What does that do? Will awareness. This literally combines both of them. Not subject to Republic regulations, the Verpine increased neural band effectiveness with brute electrical force. The market is there, but long-term effects on users are still unknown. That's okay, man. You can't wear those. And you can wear... You can wear the will.
Sure.
Oh, wait, whoa. Save, not delete. Alright, let's GTFO. Man, I really want to go through here. Let's see if there's anything past these doors. Come on.
Take that. Yeah?
Okay. Oh, whoops.
Yeah?
What?
Like, how many times do I need to do this shit?
Sure.
Come on, come on. Oh, thank God. Let's see if it gave anything. Nope.
Huh? Gotcha. Simple.
2,000 credits. Okay, that was worth it. That was 100% worth it.
Yes?
Okay. Let's get the fuck out of here. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to the doctor. Don't even remember where everything was anymore. Is there anything in here? No.
Welcome to my... Of course. It will just take me... Welcome to my medical... I even have a cure for the rat ghoul disease now, thanks to you. With the sample you've brought me, of course. Goodbye. Welcome to my medical facility. Do you require... Of course. Of course.
Alright, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to head back to the Undercity of Terrace and turn in those quests with Rookhill and all them. We still have to deal with that rat ghoul. That cage of like the 3 guys who turn into rat ghouls. So we'll go deal with that. All right, where was Rookhill? Let's speak with this guy first.
Welcome back, Upworlder. I'm surprised to see you again. Many of your kind have passed through our village recently, but few have bothered to speak with me or my people. Why have you come into this dark and sunlit?
Yeah. I have a serum to save your people from the rat ghoul.
You are generous to offer this to us, Upworlder. You have my thanks. But I know nothing of administering the serum. You should bring it to the village healer.
Okay.
As you wish, Upworlder.
Rookhill.
Greetings once more, Upworlder. Do you bring news of my apprentice? Have you discovered her fate and proved yourself to be a true savior of my people?
Yeah, about that. Your apprentice is dead. I have her journal.
It is as I feared, then. She joins the list of those who have given their lives in the service of our cause. But though I am saddened by this news, there is yet hope. By finding my apprentice, you have proved yourself worthy, Upworlder. You are to be the beacon on our path to salvation. You will guide us to the Promised Land.
Guide you? But I don't even know where the Promised Land is.
You are marked, Upworlder. Even my dim old eyes can see the mantle of destiny that cloaks you. Perhaps old Rookhill knows you better than you know yourself. I am old. I have lived 100 years in the Undercity, cast down into the darkness. I know the legends and history of our people, and now you must learn it too.
Very well. Tell me the history of your people.
The great city of Taris covers the entire surface of this planet. There is no land to grow food. Kelp harvests and the creatures of the sea are our only food source. A century ago, rising levels of toxic pollution poisoned the oceans, and famine swept the planet. The rich hoarded food for their own use, and the poor were left to starve and die. But the poor rose up against this tyranny, and civil war engulfed the planet. Millions died in the fighting, and huge sections of Taris were destroyed or abandoned. The rebellion was crushed in the end. Thousands were taken prisoner. The jails could not hold them all, and so the practice of banishing all prisoners to the Undercity was born.
Is that how you came to be down here?
Many brave men and women were banished here to the Undercity for their part in the rebellion. People like my father and grandfather were cast down, along with their families.
What did you expect? If they could get away with it, the Teresian nobles would step their own mothers down here to make more room in the upper city.
Now we live a dark existence beneath the streets of Terrace, a life devoid of all hope but one, the Promised Land, and you will be the one to show us the way to get there.
So how can I lead you to the Promised Land when I don't even know what it is?
Legends tell of a self-sufficient colony founded just before the famine and lost during the Civil War. A paradise beneath the Undercity where droid servants tend to every need. For many years I searched for the Promised Land, just as my grandfather and father did before me. When I became old and gray, my apprentice continued the search on my behalf. I have collected many clues hinting at its location. The journal of my apprentice provides yet more information, but still, there are too many pieces missing from this puzzle. But I know my father and grandfather each had journals where they recorded their own discoveries. Perhaps, with their journals, I could at last uncover its hidden location.
Okay, I have all 3 journals. You can take them.
Can it be true? Is it possible that at long last the dream of my father and grandfather before him will be fulfilled? I can hardly bear to look. Yes, of course. Now I understand. It all makes sense. Now I see why the Promised Land has been so hard to find. It is so obvious. You have done a great thing, Upworlder. A selfless act that will bring great joy to all the people of this village. I must take this to Gendar right away.
Rookil, what do you want now? Have you more fables of a hidden paradise just waiting for us to find it?
You may not think these are fables after you see what I have brought you, Gendar. Look at these journals.
What? No, it can't be. Are these real, Rookil? Is this information accurate?
I swear to you everything in these journals is true, Gendar. The Promised Land. I told you I would find it.
The entrance is far from here, Rookil. It will take us weeks to get there, perhaps even months. And we will have to cross many Rakghoul-infested areas.
I do not deny the journey will be hard, Gendar. But surely it is better than the miserable life we have here.
Wise words, Rookil. Our supplies are high right now. We could leave by nightfall. I will tell the others to prepare for the journey.
Thank you once again, Upworlder. I will say a final goodbye. For where we are going, I fear you cannot come. The journey to the Promised Land is long and arduous.
Maybe I should come with you? I could help you on the journey.
No, Upworlder. I cannot ask that. The journey will take many, many weeks, and those who make the journey cannot return. That was the final secret of the Promised Land. When the colony was created, it was designed so that people could enter willingly, but they could never leave again. This was to ensure secrecy on the project. We must part ways here, Upworlder. I sense your destiny is yet to be chosen, but the destiny of my people is at the end of the long journey ahead of us.
Okay, cool. So just as a bit of an addendum to this, for those of you that have played the MMO, The Old Republic, it actually continues the story. Keep in mind that Old Republic takes place 300 years after the events of this game. So, long story short, they end up getting to the Promised Land, and sure enough, they are self-sufficient. They thrive as their own colony, immune to the Rakghoul disease and all that kind of shit, right? Because they inject the serum into themselves. However, if memory serves, I don't remember exactly, after a few generations, they run out of serum, and it's, as far as they could tell, they can't pass it on, that immunity, to their kids. So, they're out in the middle of nowhere, self-sufficient, but Rakghouls kept on attacking, and, they kept on being infected, and one by one it was their numbers kept dwindling until eventually they completely died off. So, a very, very tragic end, unfortunately. Does that mean everyone's gone? Shit. Maybe I should have waited. Fuck. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna do this stuff first. This stuff down here. Buy some more stuff. Oops.
Back again? Is there something else you need?
So I brought the serum.
Your offer is generous, Upworlder, but the serum is useless to us now. The villagers infected with the Rakghoul disease have been quarantined. Nobody would be foolish enough to risk going into the pens to give them the cure. The infected ones could transform into Rakghouls and attack them at any moment. Farewell.
Alright, let's see if I can do this. The healer's right there anyway.
Please, help
infected with the rat ghoul disease. At any moment we could... no! This cannot be... No!
No. Where are you? There you are.
I'll show you.
Yeah. I mainly did that for the XP.
Please, you have to help us. We beg you. We don't want to end up like the others. Please help us. We can't end up like them.
Brought you the cure.
You have a cure. Please, give it to me. Quickly, before it's too late.
I have enough for both of you.
Quickly, I must inject it before it's too late. Yes, I feel it working. I feel the disease burning away. It's like a miracle. I am cured. Thank you, Upworlder. You have saved us from a fate worse than death. I only wish I had some reward to give you. Maybe you can find something worthwhile in the wreckage of that Republic escape pod.
Republic escape pod? What are you talking about?
Not long ago, an escape pod crashed in the Undercity, far to the northeast of the village. We were going to try and salvage equipment from it when we were attacked by the rat ghouls and infected. I'd tell you more if I could, but our salvage team never reached the pod. It's probably still there, unless some of the other Upworlders already found it and picked it clean. We should go now, Upworlder. We're anxious to return to the village and see our families again. Thank you once again for everything you have done.
Yay, light side points.
Sure.
Doctor. Owie.
You amaze me. I always thought the surface dwellers couldn't care less about us outcasts. But you risked everything to help those infected villagers. I wish I had some type of reward to give you, but we outcasts have nothing. All I can offer is the gratitude of the entire village.
I need healing. Oh, thank you. Alright. And before we talk with Rukil, let's go buy some stuff from this dude over here. Gear.
Hey there, Upworlder. You want to see what I got?
Yeah. I want to see inventory.
It ain't the best stuff.
So, med pack. Frag grenades. Definitely gonna need frag grenades. Immunity to critical hits. That's pretty big. So 5 frag, 5 concussion, 5 plasma. Yeah. Okay. So there's a reason I brought the frag grenades. And it'll become evident in a little bit. So I'm just going to skip past this part since we already saw it.
Greetings once.
Alright, so they're all gone now. Which means our time in the Undercity is done. So now we want to go talk with Gadden. In the hidden back base, give him his accelerator.
You have returned. You have the prototype Swoop engine accelerator with you?
I have it right here.
I was beginning to wonder if you would make it. The race is tomorrow, and my mechanics need time to install the prototype into the Swoop engine of our bike.
Okay, I lived up to my end of the deal. Now you better come through.
Don't worry. I'm a man of my word. I promised you could ride in the Swoop race under the Hidden Beck banner, and I'm still going to let you do that. And I'm even going to go one better. I'm going to let you ride the Swoop bike with the prototype accelerator installed on it. Without it, you won't stand a chance.
Well,
Gadden, you can't be serious. We need one of our best riders on that bike. We can't let some rookie take the prototype engine into the race.
Calm down, Zadra. I mean, she's kind of right. I've never ridden a Swoop bike. One of your own riders should get that Swoop bike.
I have to be honest with you. There's a reason I'm letting you take the prototype engine. The accelerator isn't stable. There's a good chance it could explode during the race.
Wow.
I can't ask one of my own riders to take the risk. They'll be running unmodified swoops in the race. You'll be the only one using the prototype. If you can complete the track before the accelerator overheats, then you'll win for the Becks. If you die, then one of my other riders could still come through for me.
Bro. I know we just met, but why you gotta do me dirty like this? So you're not gonna get one of your own guys to ride it. You made the thing, and you're not gonna let one of your own guys ride it. You're gonna let some fucking stranger who brought it back for you ride it. Suddenly the Vulkars aren't looking too bad. At least, they're evil up front to your face as opposed to, like, backstabbing you like this. Suddenly I'm not so sure about this.
Without that prototype, you don't stand a chance of winning. And if you don't win, you can't get Bastila back. None of the other riders will give her up. This is your only chance.
Sounds like you got all your bases covered.
You don't get to be leader of a swoop gang if you don't know how to work all the angles.
Okay, I'm ready for the race.
You can stay here tonight. The mechanics need time to install the accelerator on the engine, so you won't be able to practice your riding. But I've got good instincts, and you have the look of a racer about you. Just try to relax, and in the morning we'll take you to the swoop track.
You spend a restless night in the Beck base. In the morning, one of the Becks take you to the Swoop racing pits, where only racers and mechanics are allowed to go. So you're the one who's going to be riding the Swoop bike, eh? Don't worry. I've been working on the accelerator and stability won't be a problem. I hope. Gadden mentioned that you've never done this before. You want me to go over the basics of handling a Swoop bike for you? Sure. It's pretty simple, really. First, try not to crash into anything. There's debris and obstacles scattered all over the course, so watch out. All swoops are equipped with dynamic deflector systems, so hitting an obstacle won't cause you to crash, but it will shake you up a bit and slow you down. The track also has accelerator panels built into its surface. If you were to fly over one, it would give your swoop a boost of speed, so try to hit them when you see them. When the engine starts running hot, you'll get a warning and you'll have to switch gears. Other than that, just try to hang on. You'll be fine. Alright, let's start the race. Hold on, I better explain the rules to you. Each rider goes out on the track alone. At the end of the day, whoever posted the fastest time is the winner. Normally a rider can run as many heats as they want, but I don't know how long the prototype accelerator on your Swoop will hold up. No more than 4 or 5 races, I'd guess. So make your runs count. Gadden's put his trust in you. We need to win this race or Brejik's Volkers will get a whole bunch of new recruits. And if that happens, we're finished. Okay, I won't let you down. Sounds like you're ready. Go talk to the race announcer over by the counter. He'll give you the time to beat and get you out on the course. I'll be waiting for you here after the run, so I can make any tweaks or repairs to your Swoop in case you want to go out for another heat. Good luck! And don't worry about the prototype overheating and exploding while you're out on the track. That probably won't happen. Okay. Watch yourself out on the track, rookie. Every year we lose a couple of you first-timers. We Becks are losing enough members as it is without having them die on the track. Just be careful, and good luck. I've never understood why so many of your new riders make your first competitive start in the big race of the year. That accelerator Gadden slapped on your Swoop will help, but I just don't think that'll be enough. Plus, there's always the chance it'll explode during your run. Way to have confidence in me, guys. Jeez. Hey, look at this! Fresh meat on the track. Well, don't get your hopes up, rookie. No first-year rider has ever won the Swoop race season opener. Gadden must be getting desperate if he's grabbing first-timers off the street. When we Volkers win this year, it'll be over for you hidden Becks. Another rookie on the track, eh? Give you punks a helmet and a Swoop bike, and suddenly you'll figure you're racers. By judging the look of you, I'd say I don't have much to worry about. The Becks are really scraping the bottom of the barrel now. I'll show you guys. I'll show all of you. Bastila. I can't talk to her. She's out of it. No one's allowed to talk to the prisoner. Brejik's orders. She wouldn't hear you anyway. She's got a neural disruptor collar on to keep her under control. Interesting. Yeah, shut up. You're here to race, right? Okay, let's hear your sponsor. Oh, you're riding for the hidden Becks, I see. Always like them. I hope they can show these Volkers a thing or two. But I digress. Okay, you're registered now. Good luck, and try not to get yourself killed. We've only lost one rider today, and we want to keep it that way. Whenever you're ready, you can hit the track. What's the time to beat? Well, Red Ross has the best time so far, 38.43 seconds. Good, but not the best I've ever seen. I don't know if it'll stand up. What happened to the rider you lost? Same as usual. He was pushing himself beyond his limits and he hit some debris on the track. The deflectors kept him from crashing, but the force of the impact jarred him from his Swoop. Don't worry, they scraped off what was left of him on the track already. Just remember to hang on and you should be okay. You can hit the track whenever you're ready. Okay, so let's just save real quick. Because we haven't saved in a while. Alright, so I want to race. Okay, let's get you on the track. Run, boy, run! Left-click the mouse to accelerate and shift gears. Use the movement keys DNA to avoid obstacles and hit the accelerator pads. Okay. So it's kind of like pod racing a little, I guess. Oh, I can't tell what's an accelerator and what's not. These look like... Those are accelerators. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make this one. Because I missed so much of the accelerators. Or so many of the accelerators, rather. Yeah, I didn't make this one. Okay, not too bad for your first ever race. You didn't get the time you needed, but for a rookie, you did pretty well. Prototype accelerator held up okay, too. It's running a little hot, but nothing to worry about. Not yet, anyway. Now that you've got a race under your belt, you should be able to blow the field away. Good luck. We're counting on you. Alright, you know what? Let's reload the game. Again, because we're safes coming. Okay, let's do it. So now that I know not to avoid those obstacles, those accelerator pads, rather. Oh, I'm not hitting the accelerator. I have to click again. There we go. There we go. You did it! You got the top time. Just beat racers who have been doing this for 20 years. This is amazing. Someone who's never ridden a swoop bike before today comes in and... Wait a minute. I don't believe this. Look at the board. One of the Vulkars just beat your time. Who? It was Redros. I should have known. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I guess we have to beat it. Alright. Hang on. So let's save again. So what's the time to beat now? 37. So we need to be 37 seconds. Bruh. 25 seconds. Bruh. You did it! You did it! In 20 years, I've never seen anyone handle a swoop like that before. Nobody's gonna beat that time. Nobody. I guess God knew what he was doing when he picked you to ride for us. Now the only thing is to wait for the time to become official and go collect your prize. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the winner of this year's swoop race. Put your hands together and show appreciation for one of the most daring riders the swoop track has ever seen. Through your skill and courage, you have proven yourself the premier swoop rider on Terrace, and brought great glory to the Hidden Beck gang. Now, here to present the champion's prize, Brezhik, leader of the Black Vulkars.
People, hear me! Before I present the so-called champion of the Becks with their prize, there is something you must know.
What?
The winning rider cheated.
Better not be trying to cheat me, Brezhik.
Your swoop bike was using a prototype accelerator. Clearly an unfair advantage. Because of this hidden Beck treachery, I'm withdrawing the Vulkar's share of the victory prize.
You can't do this, Brezhik. You know the rules. Nobody's allowed to withdraw a victory prize after the race. It goes against all our most sacred traditions.
You old fool. Your traditions are nothing to me. I am the wave of the future. If I want to withdraw the prize and sell this woman on the slave market myself, nobody can stop me.
I might have something to say about that, Brezhik.
She's awake!
Impossible. You were restrained by a neural disruptor. How could you have possibly summoned the will to free yourself?
You underestimate the strength of a Jedi's mind, Brezhik. A mistake you won't live to regret.
Vulkars, to me! Kill this woman! Kill the swoop rider! Kill them all!
So I have to be very, very careful. Because I'm on my own here, kind of. Well, luckily they're not coming after me. Am I hitting the thing? Come on, bro. Attack.
That hurt, I bet.
Bro, this is embarrassing. This is so goddamn embarrassing. Oh, thank God. Double-bladed lightsaber. Magic's belt, armband, and his gloves.
Well, maybe those bloody Vulcans will think twice next time before trying to keep a Jedi prisoner. And as for you, if you think you can collect me as a prize... Wait, I don't believe this. You're one of the soldiers with the Republic fleet, aren't you? Yes, I'm sure of it. How did you end up racing for these swoop gangs?
You're my prize and I own you now. My name's Aaron. I'm here to save you.
Save me? Is that what you were trying to accomplish by riding in that swoop race? Well, as far as rescues go, this is a pretty poor example. In case you hadn't noticed, I managed to free myself from that neural restraint collar without your help. In fact, it's more accurate to say that I saved you. Brejik and his Vulcans would have left you for dead if I hadn't stepped into that fight. You're lucky I was here to get you out of this mess.
She's very humble, isn't she? I think you've got things confused. You were a helpless prisoner until I came along.
I may have been a prisoner, but a Jedi is never helpless. Maybe you've heard of a little thing called the Force? But I suppose I shouldn't be too hard on you. You did try to save me after all, even if it didn't go quite as planned. So let's get down to business. We're not out of danger yet. If I'm going to figure out a way for us to get off this planet, I need to know what kind of resources we can draw on. First, are we the only two survivors left from the Ender Spire?
Karth and I are already working on a plan to get off Terrace.
Karth Onasi is alive? Finally, some good news. Karth is one of the Republic's best soldiers. He's proved himself a hero a dozen times over. And he sent you here to save me. Maybe I misjudged you. Karth wouldn't have sent you if he wasn't confident in your abilities. Forgive me. Despite my Jedi training, I still tend to act a bit rashly sometimes.
No.
Please take me to Karth right away. Between the three of us, I'm sure we can figure out some way to get off this planet before the Sith realize we're here. You cannot win, Revan.
Bastila, you're alive! Finally, things are looking up. Now we just need to figure out a way to get off this planet.
You mean you don't have a plan to get off Taurus yet? What have you been doing all this time?
Trying to find you, remember?
I see. Now that I'm back in charge of this mission, perhaps we can start doing things properly. Hopefully our escape from Taurus will go more smoothly than when you rescued me from Brejik.
I know you're new at this, Bastila, but a leader doesn't berate her troops just because things aren't going as planned. Don't let your ego get in the way of the real issues here.
That hardly strikes me as an appropriate way of addressing your commander, Karth. I am a member of the Jedi Order, and this is my mission. Don't forget that. My battle meditation ability has helped the Republic many times in this war, and it will serve us well here, I'm sure.
Your talents might win us a few battles, but that doesn't make you a good leader. A good leader would at least listen to the advice of those who have seen more combat than she ever will.
Thank you, Karth. Okay, both of you settle down. This isn't helping.
Yes, you're right, of course. I apologize, Karth. This has been a difficult time for me. Of course, I'm happy to listen to your advice. What do you suggest we do?
First off, we can't get hung up on who's in charge. We all need to work together if we want to get off this rock. The answer is out there, we just have to find it.
Well said, Karth. And the sooner we start looking, the better. I've already been a prisoner of the Vulkars, and I don't plan on being captured by the Sith.
Don't worry. I won't let that happen.
I think we'll need some help getting off Terrace. Maybe if we ask around, one of the locals can help us out. We should probably start by asking around in the cantinas. Is something wrong? You seem as if something's troubling you.
Something weird happened when we first met. Like a vision?
A vision? A vision of what?
Of you fighting a dark Jedi. Revan, I guess.
It's strange. Such visions are often a sign of Force sensitivity.
Force sensitivity? What do you mean?
I'm not sure. It may be that you have some connection to the Force. It would not be unheard of. When we first met, your natural talent may have fed off my own Force abilities. It is possible that in the excitement of the battle's aftermath, the Force allowed you to witness one of my more intense memories.
This isn't the first time I had a vision.
The Force is complicated. Even I, with all my training, cannot fully understand it yet. This is a matter best left to the wise masters of the Jedi Council. Once we escape Terrace, we can seek the guidance of the Council if you wish. They will understand the significance of your vision, if there is any. However, I think it would be best if we all stayed focused on the task at hand right now. We can't afford any distractions. We need to find a way off Terrace.
Alright, fair enough.
How can I help?
You want to talk to me about something?
I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taurus. I'm curious as to what you and Karth were doing before we all joined forces.
Before we rescued you, you mean?
I managed to free myself, as I recall. In fact, if I hadn't been there, Brejik and his thugs might have killed you in that fight. It's probably more accurate to say that I rescued you.
Can't you just admit you were rescued?
I'll admit that I probably wouldn't have been able to free myself if not for the brawl after the Swoop race. I guess I should thank you for that, at least.
You should.
Actually, your presence at the Swoop track is what I'm curious about. It couldn't have been an easy task to find me there, yet somehow you managed. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulkar prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taurus Swoop champion. That's quite a resume.
All in a day's work. And rescued the damsel in distress. Don't forget that.
Yes, well, I hardly consider myself a damsel in distress. I'm a member of the Jedi Order, after all. But I won't deny you've impressed me with what you've done. When you were chosen to join this mission, I doubt any of us expected this much from you. A Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the Force.
I think you're underestimating us non-Jedi.
Perhaps, but the Force works through all of us to some degree or another. There are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force-sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through you. There is no other explanation for your great success, though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't... well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is...
What are you trying to say?
I'm sorry. I've overstepped my authority. I'm speaking of things that are best left to the Jedi Council. For now, let's just accept the fact that you're gifted. Hopefully, between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet.
Hopefully. Anything else I can talk to you about?
How can I help?
Never mind.
Then I suggest we move on.
Can I talk to you, Karth?
Yes, what's on your mind?
I want to discuss something with you.
You do? Well, fair enough. What do you want to discuss?
We didn't finish our conversation last time.
I knew you wouldn't understand where I was coming from. Let me try and explain. You got the skills of an elite commando, and you saved my butt more than once. Between that and your facility with languages, I'm lucky you're here. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop watching you being wary. I'm just not built that way. Period.
Why are you so hostile? What did I do to deserve this?
You haven't done anything yet, but there's no guarantee that you won't do anything in the future. I've been betrayed before by people, and it won't happen again.
So you want some guarantee that I won't betray you?
I don't know that you'll betray me, but there are no guarantees. Not for you, not for me. You don't have to take it personally.
How can you not take it personally? I'm beginning to wonder if you're incapable of trusting anyone.
Well, you can stop wondering. I'm not.
You sure you don't want to talk about it?
No, I don't want to talk about it. What I want is to save the galaxy, if that's even possible. Why is whether or not I trust you or anyone so damned important to you? Why do you even care? We don't have time for this, so can we please just drop it for now? Can we pick it up later if you really must? I want to get underway.
All right, fair enough. Submission.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
I want to talk to you about your brother.
I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else you need?
Nope.
Okay, have it your way.
Okay, let's see what Zalbar has to say. Is there something you want? I wonder if you could help me with a problem. Unless you want someone threatened or a door bashed in, you should ask someone else. Okay, I want to know a little more about you. I will honor my life debt, but I don't feel we share more than that. Mission may say more, but I will not. You don't trust me? It's nothing personal, but I just don't feel you could understand anything about me. The ways of my people are not for outsiders to know. You'll have to be content with that. I mean, you'll have to tell me more eventually. That may be, but not today. Okay, maybe we'll talk later. Everyone is so mistrusting of us. What the fuck? Did I pick up everything here? Yeah. Let's see if I can... Lightsaber. Oh, right. We can give this to Bastila, can't we? Because I don't think we can use. Okay, so range... Karts blaster. Okay, melee. Missions vibroblade. Actually, I don't think we're going to be using it anyway, so. How about the armor? So this one's equipped. I believe this one's equipped by me. Properties are mind affecting. Whoa, I have to be careful because I believe once you assemble, you can't disassemble. Oh, you can. I mean, sure, if that's the case, then why not? Okay. And I think that'll do it for this episode. Yeah, already running a bit long. So, yeah, we finally got Bastila. And now we need to find a way off Terrace. So we still have a few side quests we need to finish off. Well, we got more than a few. So we need to talk to some people about, like, the bounties. What's this one? Rapid transit system. Oh, this isn't a quest. Anyways, yeah. Purchasing a droid. You're interested. It's being held by another buyer. Planetary information. Escaping Terrace. Yeah, we still need to continue with the dueling. It's not going to be easy. But yeah, we still got a lot to do. So. That'll be it for this episode, as I mentioned. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.